Delhi now, Delhi. What happens in Delhi? Will Aam Aadmi Party be able to
Delhi. And in Delhi, the tracker shows that the Congress emergence continues. However, the Congress re-emergence in Delhi is not a good sign for Aam Aadmi Party. So what is happening is that in a complete split vote.
Is this after we saw the announcement of Sheila Dikshit?
This is after the announcement of Sheila Dikshit.
Interesting.
So there are two important points which I want to make as far as Delhi is concerned. So Delhi, the Congress march is upward, and which is kind of making the opposition vote virtual split in between and giving a complete sweep for the BJP. However, in the same tracker, the vote share for the assembly or the rating for the assembly or the state government does not really collaborate to the Lok Sabha voting intention, where Aam Aadmi Party continues to have a very decent number vis-a-vis the BJP as far as the assembly voting intention is concerned.
These are decent numbers.
No, I think these are the states which we are hoping to win in a spectacular way. Delhi is a state where we lost power to the Congress, to the Aam Aadmi Party in the state assembly polls, but we have bounced back. This clearly tells you there is some kind of a divergent preference for the local elections vis-a-vis national elections. This will be a big factor across the entire country. But whatever is the BJP share in the assembly, we will get at least 6%.
But there is also
5 to 6%
stories
more.
here of the re-emergence of the Congress.
But why doesn't
do you think
Chhattisgarh in that case?
It will work. I certainly think.
If I recall, Yashwant made a very strong case over here when he was presenting trackers for the assembly elections that this should not be confused with the sentiments for Lok Sabha elections, because his trackers showed that it was diametrically opposite.
Yes.
So how do you explain the Congress
before
surging in
Yashwant responds to that, I just want to get our outstation guest in as well. Suman, so much hysteria as far as Delhi politics is concerned. We've seen a lot of statements that are very high-pitched coming in from the Aam Aadmi Party. The numbers are not backing them. And perhaps the fact that the two could not come together, the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party is going to work in BJP's favor. They're sweeping again.
Absolutely, there is not an iota of doubt. Even though the Congress numbers will be higher, you know, in terms of what it was a few years ago, due to the revival of the party in Delhi, it's clearly going to help the BJP because they're going to take away more of the vote. And even if they do take some of the BJP vote also, clearly it's going to be a three-way split, and any three-way split the BJP will win. Logically, 7-0 in favor of the BJP can become 0-7 if the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress contest 3 or 4 seats each and sort it out. But they haven't done it.
Absolutely.
Therefore, they
that
will
is
pay the price.
absolutely possible. And let me explain it to viewers in a very ballpark figures over the track in the last 6 months. You see, BJP is roughly about maintaining 45%. Now, Congress and Aam Aadmi Party are roughly tracking 25%, having a traction of 25% each. So, if you add them up, their joint vote share is 50% vis-a-vis 45% of the BJP.
No, but what about the chemistry part of it? You know, Kanchan, before, let me get an Anand also. What about the chemistry part of it? Arvind Kejriwal came to the seat in Delhi against the Congress party and its big-ticket corruption. Do you really think the voters will just, you know, naturally just vote for them together?
And one question I wanted to ask Yashwant was, do you think the chances of Aam Aadmi Party would increase if Sharad Pawar and Lalu Yadav, the so-called honest politicians, start campaigning for Arvind Kejriwal now that they are all together?
Well, I'm sorry to say, but if that might have not have any impact as such. But yes, I mean, if he can try Bhagwat Maan with his new vow, sacrifice, it can.
Sumant, what is the cost of actually coming together? Are we not going to talk about that anymore? Or is it just about the numbers? In fact, more and more politicians are openly saying it is about us. Keeping BJP away. We don't care who comes to power. We don't care what compromises we have to make.
A very small point.
Just a moment.
15-20 minutes
a very simple point. So just a simple point. The people who supported AAP are not the people who are voting for AAP now.
Post poll with YSRCP. How many cases does Jagannath Reddy face now?
Okay, let's not do what about it. Let's move on. Okay, I have to move on. Sorry, we'll come back to the discussion to Delhi.